In this video, we're going to show you how to break down your Class A RV so you're ready to get on the road. It's only a few simple steps, but you really want to follow these to make sure that you don't mess anything up and you have a safe drive to your next location. You're going to want to unhook the hoses, secure everything inside, bring the slides in, and then do a walk around as double check. So let's get into it. At most campgrounds with full hookups, you got three components: your electric, your city water, and then your tanks. We're going to show you right now what you need to drain so that you don't have any of that stuff with you, add an extra weight to your RV, and then how to wrap up those hoses, make them nice and neat so you're not dragging anything. First thing we're going to do is the sewer. In this particular RV, we have our panels and everything over here, but we actually have tank drains over in this section. We have one for our black tank and one for our gray tank. The order that you're going to want to drain them in is your black tank first, which is all your sewer, and then you're going to drain your gray tank so that clears all of that out with some fresher water and you don't have a stinky hose. So let's pull the black tank. Before you do this, make sure that it's secure in the sewage because that's not a situation you want to be dealing with. This RV specifically has a built-in macerator. What that's going to do is break down all the waste, all the toilet paper, and all of that so that it goes cleanly into the sewer system and doesn't clog anything up. Now that that's finished, what we're gonna do is turn the macerator off, close up this valve, and then we're gonna pull the gray tank to clean that out. You'll be able to hear it. Now, this particular RV has a thinner hose because we have the macerator. Just give it a couple minutes, drain that completely so you don't have water sloshing around. Next, what you're gonna do is unhook from the city water. Here, you can see that there's a couple different options for the configurations. So we want to go from city water to dry camping. We can actually still use the water, use the bathroom, use the sinks. It'll be pulling from our tanks, but not the city water. So I'm going to look at this configuration, switch that up to dry camping, double check. Okay, good to go. And then I will turn the pump on. That way, it'll work inside the RV as we go. Next, oh, no. You're not going to undo that hose. Turn the city water off. There's still a little pressure in there. Won't get a sweat. Get it out from here. And then, if you've done it right for the setup, you run it through something over here so that it stays out of the way. But since this is where our city water is coming from, we actually keep this separate from where we keep the sewer hose. So we'll put this over here in this one. Now that the gray tank is finished, put this plunger in, and then we can come over here. See, nothing's dripping out. If you pull this up and stuff is still dripping out, you definitely still have something open. So double check that. And then finally, the last thing that you'll do is unhook your electric. Now, when you unhook the electric and you go inside, check that your main power is still on. It should be running from the house battery. If not, you might have to run the cab for a little bit and run the engine, but pull this out, come over here, run it up through here. You'll see there's a little conduit here. You want to stay as neat as possible, no kinks. These are very expensive cords. Moving on, we're going to secure everything inside, so let's head into the unit. If you like your stuff, the most important thing to do is secure your RV before you get on the road. There's a couple things that we have in here that we left just out that I'll show you to set up. Certain things like this are going to be in the way of the slide. So we'll take our backpacks, put them up in here somewhere secure. Other little knickknacks, you're gonna wanna make sure that they're in a hatch that has a clamp. And let's move back towards the bedroom because the other thing is you don't wanna damage your slides when you're bringing it in. This slide we know is gonna come in. Same with the slide with the bed. So what I'm going to do is move all of this stuff. That's not going anywhere. Guitar, lay that across. Backpack. These drawers are tough to open and shut for a reason. It's because when you swing the RV, they won't completely open, but you'll have clips. So this clip right here, that'll keep the closet from moving. This will keep your door from swinging out, damaging this. You'll have a little black clip here or something along the lines in order to secure this glass. Also, any toiletries, bathroom stuff, this will fall and you're good to go. Let's start to put in the slides now. The slides and awnings are something that you're gonna wanna make sure are completely in and secure. We have one right over the door, and then we have our main slide over there. We'll bring both of them in. Now that that's done and we've double checked them, we're gonna move over to the slides. So we're gonna put these 2 slides in on this side and then this slide finally, and you'll see that it goes from this big wide space to nice and compact for the road.
Wow.
Much tighter space. You're gonna want to double check everything that you secured. The slides are in, we're in good shape, and we can go on to some of the final steps. Now that all the slides are in, everything's secure, you're gonna come over to your leveler system if you have it. All you're gonna do is just hit all retract, and then the levels will come up, all your wheels will be down and even, and you're ready to take off. Last and final step is just do a walk around. It's simple, it's gonna take 2 minutes, and it could save you a lot of headaches. So let's check it out. I mean, even right here, this hatch, wide open. We would have lost all our stuff in here. Make sure that's nice and shut. Another good example right here. We did not cap the tank, and I think that's just campground etiquette because you don't want whatever's flowing out of here smell-wise affecting your neighbors or the next person who has the spot. But we are set and ready to go for dry camping. And then lastly, all of our tanks are closed, so we're not going to be leaking water once we start moving. Both these slides are in. Nice and flush to the RV. All right, guys, so hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the road.